It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Short jumper stays out. Jones with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Jones guarded by Richaun Holmes. Second effort. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Tyus Jones at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he can't convert the free throw. Beal to Booker. To Beal. Down to 5 on the 24. Beal. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. From the outside, no good. Booker with it. Down 2. Beal. And the Timberwolves have the rebound. Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Tyus Jones matched up with Durant. They get it down for Towns. Almost unlucky bounce. Phoenix with it. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Has a chance. No good. Rudy Gobert missed his first. That one goes.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Into the front court. It's Booker. They're down 3. Screen coming. Booker matched up with the former Wildcat. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Not that time. Timberwolves have the basketball. Here comes the screen. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Durant picked up by Jones. To Booker. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Here comes the screen. Jones matched up with Beal. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Durant with the basketball up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. The drive right to the basket. Spinning shot won't fall. To Towns. No good. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The jumper's off the mark. That ends the first quarter, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
To Gobert. Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Beal to Booker. Beal guarded by Towns. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Minnesota with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Tyus Jones up against Holmes. Beal picked up by Jones. Rudy Gobert swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beal to Booker. Doesn't get the bounce.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here comes the screen. Jones, defended by Holmes. Has a look. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Suns control the possession to Durant. To Beal. Shot clock winding down. Booker to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And Durant there to claim the rebound. Beal to Durant. And that's rebounded by the Timberwolves. Jones with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Towns. Down low. Karl Anthony Towns. 2 of 4 now.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Durant to Beal. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Durant across the timeline. Down 8. Beal to Booker. Karl Anthony Towns. Tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. It's the Timberwolves in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Timberwolves are really feeling it today with an offense that looks stunning. The way they play here today makes me think it's not going to stop in the upcoming half. I'm very impressed by their offense, and even better, their team chemistry. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Suns have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Field goals.
The Phoenix Suns definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Karl Anthony Towns was all over the boards in the first half. You've got to appreciate his determination when shots go up.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Jones with it. 12-6 our score.
Screen coming left, screen coming.
To Taj Gibson. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Booker with it. The deficit is 6. And scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Jones up against Beal. Gobert. To Gibson. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Beal against Karl Anthony Towns. doesn't have the touch. No good. Tyus Jones sizing up Beal. To Taj Gibson.
Screen on your right. On your right.
5 to shoot for Minnesota. To Gobert. Oh, emphatic slam.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
KD with the rock. To Beal. Durant here against Taj Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Jones with it. 14-10 the score. Here comes the screen. To Gobert. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Here we go. I got him.
Beal to Durant. Beal. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Towns. It goes down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Durant. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Towns. Trying to cash in, Karl Anthony Towns. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Durant. Slams it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second one as well. Rudy Gobert, 3 for 6 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Durant, guarded by Gibson. Oh, had him going there for a second. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. This game is all tied up. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they made a heck of a run to get back in this game. And here we are, all tied up.
And Ed, just because the game is happening at 1,000 miles per hour doesn't mean that the team participating in it needs to play at 1,000 miles per hour. They are way more composed in the third quarter.
Taj Gibson. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Durant, defended by Jones. Booker to Beal. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Jones with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Missed a wide open look. Beal to Durant. Has a look. A shot by Durant that's no good. Kevin Durant pins it. Oh, the hustle keeps the ball in play. What a save. That's hard work right there. Won't go down. Into the front court. It's Booker. Lead is 2. Karl Anthony Towns with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Short jumper won't fall. The follow won't go either. Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Jones with it. His guys trail now by 4. Down low for Gobert. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
To Durant. Here's a chance from long range, and Gobert hauls in the rebound. To Towns. Driving right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Suns with the basketball. To Durant. Surveys the floor. Count it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
I'm giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
They get it down to Gobert. Gets a shot up, off the mark. To Beal. Booker to Durant. Five seconds to shoot. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he misses that one free throw. Jones with it, trailing by 4. To Gibson. To Towns. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. The big man, Ayton, with the rebound. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Suns with the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns put one in the win column with a solid performance. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points to the Phoenix Suns. The Timberwolves just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. There wasn't a single player on the team who finished with double figures in scoring. Not a single one. It's pretty hard to win at the NBA level when your offense is that poor.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Phoenix Suns were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant really impressed me with the way he redirected shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.